It's a huge opportunity with everything that's been passed and all the jobs that are being created in the space for rural Americans to put solar on their property, cut ties from the government, and be able to really have great opportunities for independence. And so we're really excited about that in Ohio and in this energy transition.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
Who's the only local bank with a mobile mortgage app? Farmers. Download the app to contact your lender, calculate payments, securely scan and upload documents, and check the status of your loan. Fiercely local, fiercely loyal, Farmers.
A lot of charging in practice for electric vehicles takes place at home. While you're on the highway, you might, when you're going to visit grandma, you're likely to use a fast charger, but the vast majority of electric vehicle charging really happens at people's houses. So that creates another question. It's who's going to do that? And we see a really significant growth opportunities for people doing electrical work, doing electric vehicle charging installations at people's homes. But even on a level 1 charger, most folks meet most of their needs for electric vehicles at home, so they charge up at home. And ironically, I actually think areas that are more suburban and have rural elements as well are a little bit better suited for that initially. In urban areas, we need to figure out where to put all these charging stations downtown where folks might not have access to parking. In many Midwestern cities, outside of, say, Chicago, mid-sized cities, where a lot of people actually live, many people have the potential to have access to charging, whether that's in a garage or otherwise.
Ian, I just want to build on that, and very specifically, as we're located in rural Ohio. But 2 points very quickly. Wires and pipes. Wires and pipes are the most important thing that we're going to be building during this energy transition. And a lot of those are built right here in the Midwest. And so we're excited about what's coming on with that. But secondarily, we're seeing in Ohio that actually with vehicle electrification and electrification in general, rural Americans by far have the most to gain in this opportunity. As personally, I can talk about, I've got a 13-acre hobby farm that I don't have to rely on my gas bill or an electric bill because I have solar, and I charge my electric vehicle at home every night, and I can drive 250 to 300 miles on that. And so it's a huge opportunity with everything that's been passed and all the jobs that are being created in the space for rural Americans to put solar on their property, cut ties from the government, and be able to really have great opportunities for independence. And so we're really excited about that in Ohio and in this energy transition.
I think it's also a great opportunity, and what we're seeing across the United States and in the Midwest is a chance to reinvent an antiquated system of fueling our economy. Underground metal tanks full of toxic fluid all over the country can now be transformed into solar power and as Rick said, wires and pipes. There's also some very interesting things happening. It's not just charging the vehicles, but the vehicles can also charge other things or shave peak period energy use with the energy still stored in their battery and being able to refuel or recharge that vehicle in the middle of the night when nobody's using the utility. There's also shared resources. When you're talking about buses and trucks and large vehicles, having shared charging rather than individual fuel islands all over industrial areas, there are opportunities to do this better, to do this cleaner, and to do this at a lower cost, and also under the guidance and control of local governments and local communities on how you fuel your economy.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
Who's the only local bank with a mobile mortgage app? Farmers. Download the app to contact your lender, calculate payments, securely scan and upload documents, and check the status of your loan. Fiercely local, fiercely loyal, Farmers.